I am going to share something very, very personal today, so don't judge me. I have struggled for years with something I am always ashamed to talk about, but I figure if I can help even one person by sharing this, then it's worth the feeling of embarrassment I am about to experience. I am a skin picker. I spend hours in front of the mirror sometimes picking my skin. I lose sleep over picking my skin, and I hate myself every time after picking my skin. It is a vicious cycle that haunts me almost daily. Anytime I start, I can't stop. You go at it to get one tiny spot, and you end up hours later having picked your entire face to shreds. The frustrating part about this whole thing is that I have never been able to get the help that I need or understand it the way I want to. Most medical professionals I've seen, counselors and psychiatrists included, that's not to say there aren't some great ones out there, but they say it's related to anxiety and then pretty much just skip right past it. One day I decided enough was enough and I searched Audible for an answer. It's like Google Home, it knows everything. I came across a book called Stop Picking on Me by Mary Margaret Stratton, and it all started to make sense. Skin picking, or its medical term excoriation disorder, is a disorder related to other self-harm techniques like cutting and anorexia nervosa, which is something I just so happened to struggle with throughout my teens and continue to struggle with to this day. It can be a response to an excessive amount of anxiety and or self-hatred. It gives you instant satisfaction when you pick a pimple or blackhead and feel you've got all that gross stuff out. It is much more complicated than people think. It's related to addiction, alcoholism, drug addictions, etc., and it must be treated like one. She claims there is an answer. She has fully recovered, and so can we. There are many techniques she suggests, like covering your mirror so only a tiny bit peeks through for brushing your teeth, etc. Meditation is another thing she really emphasizes, finding various other ways to occupy your hands, being kinder to yourself and not kicking yourself for relapsing is another thing she stresses. If you are struggling with the same issue I am, I highly suggest reading this book. It is so eye-opening and helps you feel less alone. It's not a read once and be healed kind of book. It suggests you have to work hard to kick the habit. You may relapse, and that's okay. Lord knows I have. As long as you're actively trying to work through the issue, that is what matters. I really hope this helps someone or more than one someone. It has been something I have beat myself up over, punished myself for. It has at times destroyed my self-esteem, and I am sick of it. I may still find myself taking one step back, 2 steps forward, but at least I'm trying my hardest to fight this disorder, and I truly believe I will one day be healed. And I truly hope you will be too.